It's gonna make a mess. I can't get my other hand to shut the bolt. I feel like there's a better way than doing it like this. You're kidding me. I forgot to shut the top stop cap. I had a feeling I'm gonna have to make 2 more of my terminal shims, I reckon. That might work. Perfect. Can you see? Because the terminals are pretty bad. So today I'm gonna change the radiator coolant. First I'm doing it in general on an excavator. So it's gonna be a bit of a learning curve and hopefully it works out well. I printed this out off the operator's manual. It says to use tap water, which I don't really want to do. So I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna go buy some distilled. I want to do it like at least properly. I don't want to put it in there and then be worried about it corroding it or doing any of that kind of stuff. So we need to go later on and get that as well. I need to get some more coolant because I didn't realize it takes 18 liters. I only got like 10 liters. I'm still waiting on my sensor switch as well, so by the time you see this video I would have either sorted that out or be looking at getting a whole new console. So there's a drain plug on the main case and a stop cock on the radiator, which I saw the stop cock the other day. Once this warms up I'll swing it to the left, give myself some more room to work. Might get a bucket. 18 liters. The thing with this stuff is I want to get rid of it. I don't think I've got any empty drums where I can just put coolant in. I've got 1 empty drum. How much is even in that? Anyway, I'm going to pour the rest of this in here. There's nothing. Funnel. I'm going to need a socket set, but we'll sort that out later. It shows it. If I'm looking at that, I'm assuming that's the oil filter or the fuel filter. It's near the mount. Okay, so it's near the fly. I'm assuming it's like that. That's how it looks. Because I'd say that's the fan. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for, if I'm being honest. And that's leaking like a sieve. That really needs to be replaced. That's a winter thing. How much have we lost? Not too much. Going under. So I reckon it's up there. If anything, it must be where it's here. Okay. So I'm gathering it's near the oil filter, which is there. So it might be. And this plate, this has to come off. Are you serious? Thanks. Now where am I looking? They're in the worst spot, eh? So if I look at it like that, so I need to spin around, I see it. I see it right there. It's gonna make a mess. Close, so open the drain cocks 1 and 2 on the radiator and engine block to allow the coolant to drain completely. This is gonna go everywhere. It's about an arm length or half an arm length up. Unless that does something. Maybe. That's blocked, but. Oof. What was that? It came out, dude. There's definitely a wasp. Look at, whoa. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that is just pouring out. That probably shouldn't be blocked. I'm gonna go up and have a look now if I can loosen it from the top, just so we're on the same page. There's a, oh, you can't really see it, but there's a stopcock on there. I open up that valve, and then this one's like up in the back behind near the filter. And I reckon when I open it, it's all just going to drop down. Open up this. What is that? I've got like a full flush as well to put through it and clean all the corrosion and stuff out. It's almost better off getting a bucket. We'll start with this one, and then we'll open up. I'm talking to the camera, but it's not even on. And then we'll open up the plug on the side. Hopefully it's not, well, that's not a good sign. If the plug is open. Oh, what have we got in here? Oh, let's let that drain. While that drains, I'll figure out what the best method is going to be to get in there and crack that little nut. Well, it's not that far up actually. You can see it with this. It's like right there, that little shiny thing. That didn't explain it at all, but I can see it. And it was a 12mm, first guess. Bang on. Hoping it's not like super tight, which it is. It's in a pretty bad spot. Maybe. Okay, I can leave that on there and go up. This should be still going, eh? So the whole thing out. There's no way. That wouldn't even have been 10 litres. Not even 5 litres that. I think it's probably quite a clog. If I look in here, it'll be still full. Ah, that helped it. There's my little thing. I want to make sure I'm doing this the right way. That's tightened. That's loosened. I've made the mistake a lot in the past. I ain't making it today. Ah, got it. Ah, that was tight as, dude. That got me. I smacked my hand against the case. I find this weird that it's not taking. What's it say? I'm gonna get my oil drain pan for down there because I don't know what's coming out. I reckon that will catch it. I hope it does. Part of me thinks oil's gonna come out for some reason. Okay, I might have got the wrong bolt. I hope I haven't. I need to get, oh no, that's definitely coolant. Oh yeah, that's where it's all at. How am I going to stop this? Dude, I don't want to lose on the ground. I just don't want to do that. Not here. I can't get my other hand to shut the bolt. Oh no. Is it landing in there? Can you confirm that? Dude. Oh, I can't. It's at the worst spot right now. I can't get the thread started. Oh, yes I can. Uh-oh. It's like at the tip of my fingers. Got it. First of all, was that coolant? And where was that all going? Why do they do it like that? It's not like there was even a plug. I missed most of it. I need to put something big here. Oh, I've got the perfect idea. Yes. This is like built for this. I was using it to catch the hydraulic, like when the boom was leaking. This green bucket. That should get me. Look at that. That should be fine. I put it in a pretty bad spot. You'd think like it'd be the same as what's on the other side, where you can just, like, has a pipe that hangs down. I don't know. I'm using this. Lucky I did it from the top. Imagine if I was under here trying to do it. I just got soaked. I'm gonna hope that's in the right spot. What's the best way of getting, maybe from the outside? I'm assuming that it's going in. Perfect. A couple of loose stragglers. I feel like there's a better way than doing it like this. This is messy as. I'm gonna have to hose all that down as well now. Well, that's the next step. We're gonna get a hose, because they say to put the thing in it, run it, then fill it up with, I'm just gonna read out what it wants me to do. Close the drain cocks 1 and 2, fill the radiator with tap water and radiator cleaner agent. Start the engine and run it. Stop the engine, open drain cock 1, flush out the cooling system with tap water until drainage water is clear. Flush and settlement. Sure, you open up this one as well and just flush. I'm gonna flush the whole, when I do it, I'm gonna flush everything. We'll let that drain. And pour this in here. It's not even that bad, the coolant. It's actually doesn't look too rough. That's too hard to tell there because of that. Alright, I'll put this back in. It's going in relatively easy, but because I can't actually put eyes on the bolt, I don't want to like strip it. Oh, it's snug. That's good enough for me. I don't want to, like, because you can't, I like to see stuff before I start like tightening it in case it's going in wrong. Like, I hand did it at the start, so just me being paranoid about it. What a mess, mate. Should we get all this? Let's see how much we got out. Look, there's a little drain hole here. Perfect. Yeah, there's no way that was 18 litres. Something's a bit fishy. Evidence for my car service. Hoping this is long enough. I highly doubt it, but I think there's one here I can connect to it anyway. Yeah, there's one there. Nice. Come on, come on, come on. Don't tell me I'm gonna get another hose. Are these exactly the right way? Get a little end for it. Yeah, I can get, I've got heaps here. Are you serious? It's heaps. It's the only bucket I've got. All of them are dirty. Unless I go buy a new bucket now. Spotless is what I'm using. I just got this, concentrate. I gotta get another one of these. It's covered in grass, mate, this ain't good. Look at that in there. Get it inside. For every 12 litres, okay, use a bottle, step on start engine after reaching normal temperature, blah, 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 allow engine to cool, flush cooling system and reservoir until water runs clear. Oh, sorry, I missed the complete. Do you reckon I should pre-mix it? No, it's pretty much just pour it straight in. So that's what we'll do. I'll get the hose going. You know, I actually almost forgot to shut this. A bit dizzy. Moving too quick. That metal, I'll have to catch it when it comes out. I pushed the tab all the way in. I can see it right there. I need to get that tab. I need to make sure it's in here. Where'd it go? Part of me's worried that I would have seen it go in there. There's no way. No, there. That's it. It's all good. It's gargling. Doing this like for the first time, like I always, part of me is always like, man, you're gonna stuff it up. Like, I feel like you can't really get this wrong. That's a worry as well, because all the labels say get it to its operating temperature, but my gauge doesn't work, so I'm just gonna have to assume that after 10 minutes it'd be hot enough. All right, that's full. Chuckle that off. And I'll set a timer for 10 minutes. I'll just monitor everything as well while I'm here. I want to get shoot up in there a bit. Hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
I just realised I was filming in cinematic mode with my phone. It's a bit of an ick. But, moving on, we are. I still don't trust, I don't know, I feel like stop the engine, open the drain clock, flush out the cooling system with tap water until drainage water is clear. Or maybe it will run in a cycle and it'll just keep coming out the bottom. Maybe that's what it means by that. I hope it doesn't overheat. Because I'm like, what if the sensors don't work? And here I am just baking the engine. Very, like, I feel like a low chance of that because I'm not really moving it. I'm just chilling with the idle up a little bit. What I might do as well is put the hose on it and then have lunch and just have it running out into the green bucket. Best thing I did was spend 50 bucks and get access to a website that has every operating manual, service manual for everything. And I signed up once, downloaded manuals for this, the 13, my car, and then just unsubscribed. And I put it all into Claude. And I said, whenever I refer to problems, please look at the manual first and give me the solution in the manual. And then this one, I'm like, give me the page numbers, and then I printed out the page numbers that I need. Pretty straightforward, man. It really helped out a lot. If this all goes to plan, I'm gonna get a sieve bucket next week. If it's not raining too bad. And if the machine's like working, if the gauge is fixed, even if it's not fixed, I'm going to replace all the sensors, so I know they're going to be top notch and that they work. So then I'm just going to hope that when it overheats, the buzzer goes off, and I know that if it overheats. It's sort of why I'm doing the coolant and everything, so then I just know for sure that it's like tip top. See if the hoses are warm. Everything's pretty hot. Shut her down. Alright, we'll wait. Let that sort of settle for a bit. I'll go have something to eat and then we'll come back. And we'll flush it. I've eaten. I had eggs, boiled eggs, 3 of them. It's either that or I have tuna and Vita-Weight's. I switch between the two. I get sick of one and I have the other. It's looking wet. I guess that's leaking from this. Yeah? Yeah, it is. I was gonna say, I was like, that looks really wet. A lot wetter than when I left it. We'll do this. I was gonna go to the shops right now, but I'm not feeling it. I'll rather get this cleaned, and then I know when I come back, all I do is just chuck the coolant in and call it a day. Make sure we're not on cinematic mode. And I was thinking about their whole setup. They said, I'm gonna pull out that plug again. I'm gonna rinse it so it all comes out this single plug, so it washes through and does whatever it does. But then I'm gonna, before I put the coolant in, I'm gonna pull that plug out in there, because I feel like before there was like 10 litres just sitting in there. That's my plan of attack. Let that drain. Actually, I'm gonna pop the cap. And then a little dirt on the end of this. Until it runs clear. If you look at it, it's not, it almost looks clear. Or am I tripping? It doesn't look that bad. Oh no, it's a little bit murky. I was going to set that up and let it run for, I don't know how long. However long it takes. It's not as bad as I thought. I was seriously thinking this thing would be like rusty as. Been doing this for a good, at least 10, I reckon 5 to 10 minutes. That's a lie. I actually don't know how long it's been going. Enough for me to sit down in the corner there and just chill. So, I reckon this is good. I'll let that drain out. And then what I'll do is I'll crack the other bolt and then just completely drain the system. So that's done. We'll go to the shops. I love going to Super Chip Auto. I don't know what it is. When I'm in there, I'm just like, I want to buy everything. I want to get a big ass toolbox. I'm not going to get it today, but I just see this stuff and I'm like, I would love to get it one day. Alright. Make sure I shut this. Okay, shut. Now. I reckon we'll catch it there. I hope we do. We'll crack this bolt. Which one is it? Got it. Lost it. Where is it? That's it? No. That must be it. No. I've lost my bearings. Oh, that's dirty. I'm putting the hose on that as well. That almost looked like it was green. I don't trust the manual, man. It says do this, do that, but I feel like you meant to take this out and flush it. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just let it be drained. Because what I'm thinking now is it might need pressure to get to that point. I'll drain what's in here. I'm scared. I'm going to over tighten it. For 8,000 hours, I think the radiator's in pretty good condition. Because I'm not sure when they would have changed it last, or when it was changed. Like the last proper service on this, on the sticker, what was it, like 2005? 2004? Was that just that was a lie, wasn't it? The last risk assessment on this was 02. No, that's a lie. 2013, sorry, 2013. Still, over 10 years ago. That's ages, man. That's drained. I can sit there. I'll let that water evaporate. Don't need this anymore. I might get to the shops. What's up? Nan's watching YouTube. I need half of this. Get my phone and my list, and let's go to the shops. I'm gonna get some diesel, because last time I was at the Autobahn, or whatever it is, super cheap. I got oh, my neck started tweaking. I got some injector cleaner. So I've never put it through the machine, so I thought that was something I should do. There's about half a tank of fuel in there, so I may as well put it in and then mix 2 more jerry cans in, so it gets all mixed around, looking good. I think I need a coffee, man. I'm feeling like taking this little time just driving here. It takes like 20 or so minutes. I feel exhausted. We'll park up here. Jeff's not going to bring the camera in. I'm not comfortable enough doing that. Alright, so I'll see when I get back. There's my haul from Super Cheap. Distilled water and the coolant. I just went the name brand coolant. It's like 40 bucks. I feel like it's the exact same. Where's the other stuff? Put that in a bucket and a drain plug for my car, which I'll probably do next oil change. Got diesel, coffee, and let's go and finish up this radiator. I was thinking, I reckon I will. There's a cock tap on the fuel tank underneath. I might drain a little bit of fuel out, see if there's water, because I've never done that. And moisture, if the tank gets, if the tank's like low, it sweats and it creates like moisture. I saw someone talking about it. Alright, I feel like I should do it. Got all my bits and pieces. For some reason I just feel like this ain't gonna take as much coolant as they said. They said, what, 18 litres? I just don't see that being the case. I could be wrong. I'm doing a 50-50 ratio. What's this, 5 litres? This bucket holds 9. Convenient. So I'll go 4.5 and 4.5. I guess you probably want to see it all get poured in, eh? Maybe I do 8 litres to start off with, because 9's like right at the rim. This has like a measuring gauge on it, which is super handy. Alright, that's 4. Distilled, because I want to do it somewhat properly. Damn, this seems thick. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done a whole bucket. I think that was a very smart way. I could then go back into that. Nah, let's not do that. Let's clean the funnel, because it says in the manual, which I'm sort of following half and half. It says to pour it slow. Its words are, do so slowly to avoid air bubbles in the system, which I can agree upon. Yet that's so full. That's not good. Come on, man. I need this to fit somewhat in, because when I start pouring this, let's shut this. The funnel doesn't fit in. It's gonna be super awkward. You're kidding me. I forgot to shut the stop cap. I had a feeling, as I was about to pour it, I was like, you didn't shut the cap. I was like, no, I did. Let's go again. How slowly. This hair is getting sucked in, bruv. Hang on. They're doing work next door. Do you hear that scraping noise? They've been scraping for days. Give it a second. Go again. We've done about 5 litres. Okay. That's 8 litres in. I should have done all these everything at the exact same time because I've got, what's that? 1 litre. I've got like my oil filter and fuel filter done like, I don't know, like 40 hours ago, and then the radiator, doing it now. It's all just staggered. It's 4. And I have all these empty tubs which I can put other stuff in, which is good. 8. So that should be 16 litres. 8, 16. And that means we've got then 2.4. Should be coming through. I'm so unfit, dude. That's one thing I've noticed with this sore back. Is I've always sort of had my fitness, but I haven't had it. And even then, walking with a bucket from there to here, I'm out of breath. So once I'm done this, I'm gonna go for a spin bike ride, I reckon. Do like an hour at least. Because it's bad. I don't like it. I don't like feeling out of breath. Dude, I'm missing it. What am I doing? Oh, it's full. See, that can't be right. I reckon it's meant to take 18 litres. And from what I see here, is it hasn't even taken, it's taken 8, 9, 10 litres, which I feel is normal. I didn't feel like this radiator ain't bigger than a car. Anyway, I'm gonna start it. And then if we have to, we'll just keep filling it back up. I've kept the cap off. Oh, hang on, let's have a look. Yeah, see, it only sucked it down a little bit. Put a little bit more in. I'll leave the cap off so that it gets the bubbles out. I'm happy with that. At least with the bucket now. I might put all this, what's that? 7 litres. I'm gonna put the remainder in here. Now it's already pre-mixed. And I'll keep this as my pre-mixed one. And then I'll use, I'll have the other one as my concentrate. And whatever doesn't fit in, that I'll use to top up the radiator. So that can be used to top this up. So make sure I label it though. That's what I'm trying to do lately. I'm trying to make everything organized and do it like, so I know, because I used to just chuck things away and then you never know what's what. At least I know now. Concentrate, pre-mixed, and we'll let this heat up. Overall, that wasn't that bad. But while this is running, oh no, Jilly's been telling me this. We had an issue with the studio. There was an infestation of moths, and Jilly used to have her walking pad in there and walk, and she says, Dana, I'm not walking in there anymore because of the moths. And I was like, okay, it can't be that bad, like you're overreacting. So we went over last night, and this is what happened. Where are we going, Jilly?
Nighttime jobs.
Wow, is it my flash on? Oh, it's not even oh, it's my headlight. You look good with this. Actually, this angle looks better. There's thousands of moths in here. You look at that.
They're like all up there. Yeah. So we're trying to get rid of them right now.
They're all moths. What the? The only way to get rid of them and not using bug spray is with a broom and turning off all the... Yeah, it's like 9:30 at night. Julie's meant to be asleep. No, but I want to do it now, Julie, so then we're done. I'm gonna keep this door open. So they reckon leaving this open, dude, they're on my legs. Julie, this is where you gotta be. Ready?
Swoosh.
You hold this.
Hang on.
Oh, this thing like, I'm gonna do this. Dude, it's like, come on, wakey wake. Wakey wake.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I forgot, I got the headlight on my head. So they're gonna come to me. Right, I'm gonna go back and do the other side.
Okay. Fuck me, guys.
Like bats as they come to me like that.
Oh my god, hang on.
Come on, surely they're gonna go out.
Dana, this isn't.
You've actually got like orange eyes. They look like, you know when you see bats?
Oh my god. Guys, there's so many.
They should be leaving.
Okay.
Out the door.
Oh!
Hello, come on. Whoa, whoa. Okay, are they leaving? We have to see.
Dana, I feel like they're in my top.
It would not surprise me. Well, the lights are on that side. I reckon there's like one out here. Well, I can put these ones on, but the only thing with these is they'll see it through the window and they'll get trapped. See, like this guy. Off the window. He's coming out. Look, this guy's coming out. Or I get the bug zapper set up. I just don't. I feel kind of bad killing them.
Dana!
There's a lot of them, Julie.
Exactly. Let me go now.
Hang on. We're going back in. Whoa, you can just feel them behind your ears. And here they come. Whoa. Crazy, Julie. Dude, the spiders are having a field day. We gotta just leave the door open all day. Just leave it all night, yeah. Thought about doing like bug bombs, but the problem is I'm gonna have to clean them up. This morning happens, and I go over with Anth to show him the moths. And last night I kept all the windows open, and I was a little bit stressed about leaving them open. I was like, well, what happens if 1,000 more moths come in? And then there's twice the problem. So I go over this morning, they're all gone. I think because I left the windows open. There's literally not one left. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. You seen them last night, there was thousands of them, and then they're just gone. I was literally having nightmares. I was like, I'm gonna have to get rid of all these. It blows my mind. They would have all gone out the window. Yeah, so I'm glad that solved itself, but that was crazy. Like when they were flying around, they'll hit me in the back of my head and stuff. I was like, this is gonna be a big issue. Anyway, this thing's almost good. Ex concentrate. I should understand that in the future. I don't even find spots for this stuff. On the floor. No, I don't want it there because it looks like it's gonna have to go on a shelf. That's almost empty. That can go. Yeah, I'm running out of shelves. When I get this thing sorted, which I don't know when it'll be, I'm gonna have this all just like sorted out properly, labeled, so I walk in, I know exactly what I got. I can get it. I'll see if that works itself down, but that'll be it. I'm gonna keep this because I need that for the fuel. Give it a wipe out first. I'm gonna track it forward so I can put the plate on. I don't want to get a wet back. I didn't even check if I got everything off the tracks, man. I just started tracking. I don't like how it shakes so much when you shut it down. I think that's an issue in itself. Put this bash plate back on. hope that it doesn't. It's blocked. Thought that would have happened. A little screwdriver in there. Okay, here. I'll get a piece of wire. Here we go. It's literally white. There's not much water in it. I'll get more out. There we go. There's a bit of oil, a bit of like water. But I don't know if that was what's already was in this because I rinsed this with water like the last time I used it. I'm assuming that's the water at the bottom. There's a bit of like rust and stuff in that, to be honest. Give it a good old clean. I'm thinking I might actually weld a bracket for a fire extinguisher. So I've got one in the cab, but it's only small. I wouldn't mind having one out here. It was a lot better than I expected. It wasn't actually that hard. I'm just hoping that the sensors fix the heat gauge. Because if they don't, then I'm gonna have to replace the whole console or just get a new gauge. I don't know yet. That's a tomorrow problem, literally. Yeah, that's it for me. See ya.